that call out other people of our skin color who aren't doing the right thing, aren't saying the right thing. And they are uncomfortable conversations. Nobody's saying that it's comfortable. It's hard, especially when you get into a debate with someone who just has it in their head. I recently watched a movie called The Best of Enemies, and it's about the civil rights integration of schools in North Carolina, I believe, with Taraji P. Henson. And if you haven't watched it, it's really worth it, because it just shows that the man was a Klans member, and with listening to the stories and understanding that they had so much more in common than they did not have in common, that by the end, he ripped up his Klans card and became one of her best friends. And she actually gave the eulogy at his funeral. So Best of Enemies, if you get a chance. A second thing I just want to say is I agree with the analogy that you gave about, if your house is on fire and someone comes out and says, well, mine, what about my house? Not only is it that, your house being on fire is what we have to focus on, but if your house is better, my house is going to be better. So if we can make your house better and save your house, ultimately we're making everybody better. And I think that's why, I'd like to believe that that's why we're all here today. And lastly, I just want to give a huge thank you to the mayor for supporting this, Chief Clark for supporting this, all the police officers who might be here when you're not even supposed to be working today, I thank you. And I just thank you all, police officers, and I hope you understand that we do support you, and we just hope that you are the great cops that I had mentioned earlier, and I believe you are, so thank you. Thank you everybody for coming. Thank you, Carl, for bringing hope. Thank you, Pete, for doing a lot of the organizing and the advertising. So with that, I thank everybody for coming, and I just ask that it doesn't stop here. It's not over because we went on a walk. It'll be over when we're all equal, and when we don't have to have these conversations, and when we don't have to watch these videos on the news, on Instagram, on Snapchat, on any social media. That's when it'll be over. And hopefully this generation, I'll say you're my generation, but you might be a little younger. This generation, let us be the generation that really makes the change, that really makes it better and makes it equal. So thank you.
Do you want me to stop, Pete?
Yeah.